Okay, this is our Alaska cruise. We finally get to go.
And we were so excited. You know, we bought these tickets back in 2020.
Yeah, and it was delayed for a long time
It was
because of COVID.
right. But we were so excited to go, especially with family. Some cousins were going and Elaine was going. So it turned out to be a great trip.
It was. I'm very glad that we went and had the opportunity to go.
Yeah. So here's our story of our cruise in July 2022.
Hopefully you enjoy. Thank you. We're at Salt Lake City International Airport, and we are starting our pre-TSA.
We're going to go get x-rayed.
X-rayed, and it looks like there's no line. It's
Wow.
what, 5:15 in the morning? Our flight's at
6:20.
Our flight's at 6:20. Okay.
Watch for a water station so I can fill my bottle.
Okay, we're on the plane.
We are on the plane. I can't believe it.
You can't believe it?
I can't believe it.
That's what it looks like outside.
It's going to be a full house. Seattle, and that is a big mountain with a white cap on it. Robert says that's how you identify Mount Rainier. So there it is, people, Mount Rainier, right out my plane window.
Burger Lounge, and we got the Brunchen burger, this one here. Right?
It was good. It was very good. Hand and foot. Robert won. He beat me at my own game. I'll try again.
We played 3 hands. I'm up by 1.
Yep. So this was our first round of games in the Seattle airport, and they had some really nice tables that we could play on.
Yeah.
And so we played 3 games, and Robert won 2. So this is going to be throughout the trip. We're going to keep track of our score.
Yeah.
And whoever wins, we need to think of what's the prize for winning.
I don't know.
Okay, a kiss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The loser has to kiss.
Yeah. Okay. The winner doesn't.
That's right. Okay, we made it to the Morel Field Inn a couple hours ago, and there it is. When we got done with the airport, looking for a ride, we actually called the Morel Inn, and they came and picked us up as a shuttle service. And we actually ate at the Rice Garden restaurant. We are on room 102. It's a nice looking room. And there she is.
My ice pack. It's my favorite.
Your favorite ice pack.
Yeah, it's my friend.
Start the first week of March. We do all kinds of different events to celebrate. We have a running of the reindeer. That's right. This is the Alaska Railroad over here. This is why Anchorage exists, so it's behind this building. And a hot tub, so they are living their best life here. Wow. Yeah, this one belongs to the I-6. They not only designed it, but if you like my tour, my name is Jenny, and if you did not like my tour, my name is Cyrus. Okay? Thank you guys.
Eagle River Nature Center. Eagle River Center. 30 minutes outside of Anchorage, north. The Pines. A lot of hiking.
And
What's-
then he'll make a video of our trip.
What?
Hi! We're all here. Neat.
I've never seen anything like it.
Made it to Willow, and Willow should have a great view of Denali, which is right there. Don't have a view today, so we're turning around. Here's some purple flowers. Actually smell kind of good. Earthquake Park. When was the earthquake? 63. And here are all the waves. Sunday morning, 9:30. We just checked in at the Anchorage airport and wanted to tell you the last day of what we did yesterday, the day before. So it was raining 2 days ago, so I decided to go for a walk downtown. The walk downtown, a couple miles in, a couple miles back, a lot of homeless scene, a lot. It was raining. There was actually one on the sidewalk just laying there in the rain. Found out later that our cab lady also saw him there early in the morning at 3 a.m. and he was still there at 7 a.m. And as I walked down, more and more homeless, find out that the homeless shelter in Anchorage was shut down. So all these homeless people are out and about, and they're just kind of roaming everywhere. To me, it was kind of scary, not being familiar with it. Anthony, our shuttle bus guy for the Morel Inn, he said not too much to worry about. Sometimes they get loud, just keep on walking. It was interesting. I haven't seen that. I haven't been involved with homeless like that. I just walked through them all. Saw 50 plus, and it was raining. So the airport, baggage claim 1, getting checked in for the Holland America, and there's the long line way over there. Holy smokes. And health screening, verify. We're going through the special assistance line. There's the other line to check in, verify.
Behind the scenes, the stage.
on the boat and it's moving. They said about 20 miles an hour. And if the wind's blowing 20 miles an hour, it's like 40 miles an hour out here. Can't even hardly tell you on the boat. PM. I think everybody else is sleeping. Hey everybody! Hey! How you doing? Awesome! Okay, this is Hubbard Glacier with some friends standing on this bench. That's the experience.
I like that.
Right?
It's all about that.
Yeah, because you really can't see it.
Unbelievable. Look at how
Do a selfie. I saw it, yeah.
Hello, 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 hello. Hey, 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 hello, hello, hello. That's so much fun to do.
But even now, so she. Julie, Robert, Lynette, Dave, Elaine, Karma, right. Here. There we go.
I very rarely cross it, by my own standards. If you want to keep up with me, I'm on all forms of social media, Twitter, Facebook, Pimpstagrams.
As an extra feature on the cruise, there are private cabanas for rent on the observation deck or deck 11. We rented a large cabana for our group for the entire week. With seating for 9, it was perfect for our group. When it was raining, those days we did not go up to the cabana, but on the sunny days, it was perfect. As we would float by the different glaciers that were there, it was beautiful to just look out these big open spaces of our cabana. We could take pictures and stand there as long as we wanted and not worry about being in anybody else's way. We had 2 cabana attendants, or I called them our cabana boys. Their names were Paul and Christopher, and they just took really good care of us. From the food and drinks to blankets, they had it covered, and we really enjoyed them.
They come here to learn, reconnect, and to listen. For the camping. Sea level, it's snowing in the mountains. And enjoy Lamp Blue the Blues.
But we love you.
Be quiet, proud me about it.
Okay, let's see. We're at Hubbard Bay
In our cabana
in a cabana.
with Andy Lane
Frankie Lane,
and Karma
Karma,
and the Berkeys behind us.
and Berkey's, and we just ordered dinner,
Lunch.
lunch, dinner, lunch,
A meal.
lunch, and I asked for a variety of sushi, and there's my variety of sushi.
I don't think it's quite enough.
It's like, wow.
It's not.
Deck 1.
Oh, you're gonna turn this way. Okay. And then you all three are all.
Yeah.
You're all in the same party.
I wonder how many of those have been just been taken from finding rate.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. I read an article.
Don't put your hand out there. Like that.
square miles west of the North American continent. But did you know it's also the speaking? The Aleutian Islands, the epicenter of Alaska.
So, smile.
I'm smiling.
I'll just hold it there for 5 seconds and then call it good.
Georgia State today in Fremont, despite the sun shining up here today. And as soon as we'll guess that
We are starting our halibut trip. Ann and Vic are with us. We're getting our driver's licenses. We're getting our fishing licenses. Exciting.
Where were we yesterday? Juneau. And watching those boats come in with the sand.
No, okay.
Like catching a carp.
Arrowtooth flounder. So it's a pollock.
Yeah. We already got like 4 species.
You're doing good, though.
Am I doing good?
Yeah.
I'm starting to breathe harder. It's only 309 feet here. Okay, what do you want me to do?
When you see it, just tell me, and we're going to walk back a little bit.
Oh, he's gone.
What do you want me to do?
I didn't stop. I lost it.
Oh no, I think she's still got it. Don't you? Isn't it fighting?
I lost mine by
Don't
jerking
push
it.
down.
I know by jerking it, right?
Yeah, 25 pushes. This one's going to go down in the water.
There's something in there. There's not much there.
Doesn't look like the one I was pulling up.
No, no.
Some cod.
Big black cod. That's why the bigger halibut are here, because they're eating these black cod. See, little halibut feed on other stuff. Big halibut like these cod.
High five, Robert.
Good job, Sharon.
One halibut, one cod.
That's right.
Got it, girl.
Yes, high five up there. Right there, right here. Yes.
Nicely done.
Everybody's,
Good job.
Everybody's getting her done.
Well, Lucas, you got us to the hot spot.
What on, Lucas?
No, I'm the only one without a halibut.
Don't. Yes, we're not done yet.
Not done. Whoop. Oh, I hate that.
Hey,
This
what?
is why I don't go that.
that one's really banging the rod.
Yes.
Way to go, kid.
Fish on. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Sharon's got the eyes determined.
You feeling it, Sharon?
Feeling it right there.
Awesome. We'll look down for you.
We'll let you know.
I'm looking down, Trek. I'm looking down.
We'll let you know when there's something to look at.
It doesn't feel it.
Fourth halibut.
There's something right there. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, Sharon.
See, I told you not to worry about it. We just said not yet.
Oh, nice one. Sweet.
You waiting for him to calm down a little bit?
Oh, don't lean.
Somebody pushed something.
That was
me. I'm sure it was. Because you was looking at me when I did it.
Both the trim button on the throttle.
It was your butt.
Oh, listen to that sound.
Well, that was easier to get off.
You didn't do that. That was already there.
That's okay.
That was fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Like that, yep. There you go. Move your hands up. There you go. So like that, yep. And then your hand. There you go. Just like that.
Well,
Yeah,
that makes it
you got
looks easy.
Yeah. Back up.
Made him be last in line every night. What a lucky guy he was. He passed away in his early 50s. We say lack of exercise. Back in those days, a gentleman only made $1 a day for a wage, and these girls were making that bathtub hooch that would cause these guys to get sick and die. If you died in one of these houses, they didn't care. They'd just pick your pockets thoroughly, huck you in the creek, you were fish food. Dolly didn't want her gents to die.
Possibly. Hello.
Have a nice dinner.
Beautiful day out.
Let's go. Yeah.
A pleasant journey home.
Started from here. You started from here, maybe. What's the deal with that hotel? The one that's right in front of us that looks different.
Oh, it's tilted. Yeah, the architect made that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's ready to fall over, right?
That is awesome looking.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. Yeah, he did it different.
We spent an extra day in Vancouver, British Columbia, and aside from exploring, we wanted to go see Stanley Park, which is located on the northwest end of the city. The park is 1,000 acres of beautiful gardens, trails, and walking paths. There's a lot of history here. There's a huge bronze statue of Lord Stanley, and it reads, "To the use and enjoyment of people of all colors, creeds, and customs for all time, I name thee Stanley Park. Lord Stanley, Governor General, 1889." We started our time in the Rose Garden and then made our way to the horse-drawn trolley type wagon. And we joined the ride there for an hour tour, hearing much of the history of the park. There were some awesome totem poles, some huge redwood trees that were just enormous, and so much more. At the end of the tour, we thanked the draft horses for their service. The horses were huge and beautiful. The dark one was named King, and the gal that was like his keeper, part of the team of the horse keeper, said that he's just a few inches shorter than the tallest horse known to be living, and that he was like over 6 foot something at the shoulder.
Wow.
It was, yeah, he was amazing, and he was a beautiful horse. What did you like about the park?
The park. Oh, I like the horse ride. I like the narration. So
Yeah.
she talked the whole entire time on the narration. So that's the most exciting part for me is, learning all that history of the park. She talks about her horses, holding up traffic behind us as the horses are getting, on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a really good narrator and guide. She talked about the exclusive high-end yacht club that's there in one of the bays of Stanley Park. And then she also pointed out some areas outside of the park, like across a bay, there was a bridge that looked like the Golden Gate Bridge. And then on the mountain behind that bridge, she said, well, Oprah Winfrey owns a home over here, sold for $20 million or whatever. So she just had all kinds of information. And she was really good. So after the 1 hour horse tour, we still walked around a little bit and we went and visited the gift shop that was there for the aquarium. There was a huge aquarium there. We didn't go in, but we visited the gift shop and then we decided it was time to look for some lunch. So,
we ended up going back downtown to the city center downtown for lunch.
By bus.
So,
yeah, we were headed back we thought, well, we'll just head towards the hotel, but we wanted to stop, and we stopped at some area downtown. I don't know exactly where we were, and I don't think it was downtown, but
It was city center.
It was okay. And so we got off the bus and it was.
We stopped at Julie's favorite place to eat.
So we're looking for a place for lunch and we're going down the sidewalk. I'm on the scooter, of course, but we're going down the sidewalk and I looked up and what do I see?
Subway.
A Subway.
So we ate Subway.
It was like, okay, we know what they have here and it's not going to break the bank. So we're going to eat Subways for lunch, which we did. And it was great.
Yeah.
And then after we ate, we wanted to do a little more exploring. So there was a store across the street called Dollarama. And I knew it wasn't a dollar store, but it was like a dollar plus store. Things were like $1 to $6 there. And so we looked around, and I have to tell you, it was the most beautifully merchandised store for a dollar store that I've ever seen. Everything was neat and organized, and the shelves were full. It was a piece of art. But we didn't buy anything there. But it was interesting to look and see the things that are available in Canada that we don't have here in the States.
Yeah.
So we went through that store and then we went up the street and there was like a corner drugstore. So we went in there just to see what we could see. And it was a busy hopping place. And after that, we went down another direction and there was an odd odor in the air. And there was this big, it looked like an empty lot, a parking lot, but it was bigger than a parking lot. And there were all of these pop-up tents just all around. And someone had said, well, there's a food fair down here. Go down that way. So we went down and it was not a food fair. There was a huge variety of little
cannabis.
Yeah, a huge variety of people there that were selling cannabis and shrooms. And some guy yelled at Robert, "Hey, you want some shrooms?"
Some chocolate and everything else.
Yeah,
So I started to talk to the guy and I turned around and Julie never slowed down. She just had it at full power.
Yeah.
She didn't like the aura around there at all. She made her feel uneasy.
It was dark.
So she wanted to leave that area as soon as possible. Didn't want to visit with anybody.
Yeah. So I drove past all these pop-ups with tables of cookies and cakes and candies and all these different things that were loaded with pot and mushroom things. And it was not where I wanted to be. So we found our way back to the bus stop where we had gotten off and waited for the next bus to come to pick us up and take us closer to the hotel.
Yep.
And we got on the right bus, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got on the right bus this time and we made it all the way back to the hotel and I was shot. I was tired. So
that was our day.
That was our day.
The next morning, we left the hotel with our shuttle bus at 3:30. We got there over an hour and a half early. We got to get in line at 5 to get through our baggage checks, and then we finally made it through our baggage checks. We cut all the other lines because of your scooter. No issues, and we made it through customs.
Yes, and we showed our visas to get back into the country and got our first stamps on the visas that we've had for years.
Yeah, after 9 years.
And so that was cool. The rest of the day went off without a hitch. There was no problems. We flew with nonstop from Vancouver to Salt Lake. Dallin arrived and picked us up and delivered us home, and that was that. And then I slept for 3 days.
Yeah, you did.
It was awful. Pitiful, I mean.